Maria the Amateur Crafter here. Today I'm working on some sublimation tumblers or mugs, and I'm just sharing that with you. We're doing start to finish again, so it's going to be a long video. I don't mind if you play it 2 times fast at all. Go right ahead. Play it faster than needed, and maybe I'll speed up some parts in the post-editing process if I have enough time. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, let me show you the mugs. I picked them up off of Amazon, and I'm going to do them in the mug press. And what you want to look for if you're using the mug press is straight walls, that they're straight all the way down. This one actually says on the side of the box, oops, you can't see that because it's, oh, you can. Well, it's backwards, to record them, to heat them up at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 minutes or 60 seconds. In the mug press, it does it by itself, so I won't be following that instructions. But I do want to make sure that they are straight walled. So I am going to open the box and verify that that's the case. Oh, individually wrapped. That's kind of nice. A nice little thank you card. Here, let me just take, whoops, move my camera. Let me just take one out. I'll set the rest to the side. So you'll see, recognize the logo that I'm going to do on 2 of them, and then, well, 3 of them. And then 1 of them I'm going to do for my husband so that he can feel loved. So I'm going to measure around the top. Actually, let me measure all the way around the top. So that's 11, well, 10 and 5/8. Let's check the bottom. Oops. Sorry, that wasn't in the camera. And it's 10 and 5/8. So this one is indeed straight walled. It's the same at the top, same circumference at the top as it is at the bottom. So it is straight walled. I do want to check and make sure that it, yeah, I'm going to have to put it in twice in the mug press for my husband's mug. We're going to try and do a full wrap on BJ's mug, and with some Star Trek Delta signals cut out of it, symbols. So we'll try that. So it's, let's see, 10 and 5/8. Well, I can't do the handle part, so let me measure it around minus the handle part. So it's just about 10 inches. I'm actually probably going to do 9 3/4 around for his. And oh, you didn't see that again. Sorry. So 9 3/4 gives me just a little bit of wiggle room. There'll be a white line all the way down, but that usually is what happens with these types of mugs. So 9 3/4 by, how tall is this? This is 6 3/4 or 3/8. So we're going to have to do some math in Cricut Design Space to get those decimal numbers. So let's go ahead and open Cricut Design Space. And it will take a while. Well, while it's doing that, let me go ahead and get the measurements that we need. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Okay, while we're waiting for Cricut Design Space to open, let's go ahead and do 3/8 inch to see how many that is in decimal. So that'll be 6.375 inches wide. And I think I have Cricut Design Space open now. I do. So let's go ahead. Ooh, I got some more likes. Let's go ahead and do a new project. And since this is it's just a rectangle, this mug, so we'll just start with a rectangle. Easy enough. So insert my shape, and then the width is going to be the 9.75, and the height is going to be the 6.375. Oops, I forgot to unlock it. 9.75. Okay, and then I have the delta signal somewhere, delta symbol somewhere. I think it's in my uploaded images. So let me take a look at my uploads and see if I can find it real quick and import it and cut a couple of those out, probably 1 or 2 on each side. Let me look at all of my uploads. There is, that's the Discovery Delta signal. Here we go. There it is. So I really only want to just do the black outline on this one. So we'll add that one to the canvas. And go back to my project. I guess I just cancel that. Oh, it looks a little new. So I'm going to actually hide the layers that I don't want. And I'm just going to eyeball this. I think I want this. Well, I'm not going to eyeball it. I can know. So let me switch back to my other camera and show you where I want these, the delta signals at. So I want one delta signal here. So that's going to be about 3 inches down would be the center, and about 2.5 inches in. So let's see if we can eyeball that. I'm going to move my square to 1, 1, and I can position that by putting those dimensions up here in the position toolbar. I didn't press enter. And then this one, I said the center would be about 3 inches down. Oops, let me select the right thing. So 3 inches down would be the crosshairs. And then I said 2.5 inches in, but I need to add it 1 inch because I did 1 inch over. So that would be 3.5 inches in. And I'm wondering if I want this a little bit bigger, but I don't think I do. I think that's probably about right. So let me duplicate that. And we're going to do the other one. the same. Well, do you know what? Before I do that, let me slice this one. Because all I'm going to be doing is slicing this out so that the white delta signal will be showing behind. And I could leave that there, it doesn't really matter. So I've got this one. Let's bring this one to the front. And I'm gonna put, well, we'll eyeball it again. We'll put this top left corner up. We'll do this one at the 3, this patch at the 3 line, roughly. And then 2.5 inches in would be right here at 7.5. Yeah, that looks right. That looks about right. I could have aligned these so that they were the right, but they're going to be on opposite sides of the mug anyways, and it's going to be close enough. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and slice that out and go with it, because it's going to be good enough. It's going to be good enough. Okay, let me take the lid off of my mug. And I do want to go over, well, let me go ahead and save this before I do anything else. This is a PYD mug, 20-ounce tumbler mug, in case I want to do a full wrap again on it. And while we're here, let's go ahead and bring up the Cricut Heat Guide. You can always just Google Cricut Heat Guide. I already have it in my list there, but I'll Google it for you so that you can see. Oh my gosh, I've been on the wrong monitor, camera this whole time. Oh, so sorry. There we go. Darn it. Sorry about that. Well, I'm not going to go back and re-record it. So I hope my verbal got you there. Sorry. So I'm working with the Cricut Mug Press today. Sometimes we just make mistakes. We are using the Infusible Ink transfer sheets. And we're going to do, we'll just use the ceramic mug blank because that's all that there is. Oh, they say they want a 1/2 inch between the mug and the wrap and the handle, which makes sense. But that's okay. I'll just lose that part just won't be covered in a mug design. So I'll show you that once we put it in the mug press, why they say it's a 1/2 inch. Okay, so what do we need here? We need the design. Oh, this is what I didn't, design facing mug. I am going to have to mirror my design so that the delta signals go the right way. So Maria, don't forget to mirror your design. Otherwise the deltas are going to be the wrong way. So I need heat resistant tape. Let me get the tape out, put it on my desk. I need the lint roller, which is in here as well in my list somewhere, but I also need to clean it off as well. So let me get my alcohol wipes and such. No, my lint roller isn't here. Let me see if it's somewhere else. I might have put it in my drawers, in my other drawers. No, I'm gonna have to go find it. Okay. And the easy press mat or a towel. Okay, I've got that. So we need to preheat the mug press, lint roll our mug, align the design, and secure the edges with the tape. And we haven't even done that yet. So we'll do that. Okay, and we need to cut our other design as well. So we've got a few things that we need to do. So let me pause or minimize this, go back to Cricut Design Space. Okay, I did save this one. Let's go to our other project. And I want to go to my projects. These are everybody's projects. Oops, hi Kitty. Kitty wants to come and play. We're going to go back to this logo here. And we're going to customize it. I think I still have this in pieces from when we were making the 4-foot logo. Yeah, but I also have it in small pieces as well. So let's look at the small pieces right here. Let me turn it on. There we go. And that's about 3 inches. Let me look on my mug and see if that's about the right. Yeah, 3 inches round is about the right size for that. And I'm going to put 2 on each side. So 2 on each side. So that's going to be, I need 4 of those total. So let's go ahead and, well, you know what? When I go to the cut screen, we can do that. Now this one won't matter if it's mirrored or not because it's symmetrical. It's the same both ways. So because it's symmetrical, it won't matter if I mirror it or not, but just to keep that in mind. So the last mug that I'm going to do, I already have the logos cut from when I did the other mugs, the actual mugs. So I'm just going to wrap this around and put them on like that. In fact, you know what? I might as well tape that down right now and put a little paper around it and get it on since we can do that. Oops, I need to go find my lint roller still. So I'm gonna do it like that. But I still need to find my lint roller. So let's clean off the mug first and then go find the lint roller. And I still have to heat up my mug press. I haven't even done that, so it'll take a minute. Okay, there's the mug. And go find the lint roller. Okay, I can't find my lint rollers, so I'm just gonna, oh, I forgot to unpause my recording when I lost I didn't find my lint roller, so I just used frog tape. And so now I'm cutting my Infusible Ink sheet. I did do one mug, and I'll show you that in a minute. But let me go ahead and get another mug prepped. While we're waiting for that to cut. Or another 2 mugs prepped. That goes in there. I'm going to put that lid in there so it doesn't get lost. Okay, let me grab the other mug too while I'm at it. There we go. And then get my painter's tape. I don't want to go buy another lint roller because I know I have one here in the house somewhere. It's just a matter of being able to find it. Oh, it might have fallen down behind my Cricut machine. I need to look there. I think I need another piece of frog tape. Looks like I can only do 2 mugs per piece of tape. You can tell it's stickier. And this side. Now I expect my Cricut my mug press to want to turn off here in a minute. I'll be honest, this is a lot easier with a lint roller. A lot faster as well. Maybe I'll try and look for mine harder. Okay, those 2 should be ready. And let's take a look at this mug. This is the one that we did. This was with Sublimation ink. So I had to use some cardstock to protect the design. Oh, I love this logo. It looks so good. Beautiful. That looks great. Oh, they're not exactly lined up, but that's okay. You usually only see one side of a mug at a time, so good. This was just extra, so I just wanted to do it anyways. So we'll give that to Tara for fun. Reminder to wash it first. Oh, I'm gonna write Tara's name on the top of this. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's cut. Let's go ahead and get it weeded. When you're weeding, Infusible ink, it's a little bit funky. So I'm actually going to cut these out. Let me go ahead and I am going to have to think about this for a second. My heat press is telling me that it wants to go to sleep. So I'm just going to wake it up. You know what? You can't see that. Let me get some more light on there. There we go. And move my frog tape. You know what? I don't need this anymore. Let me put it away. I don't need... No, I am going to need my alcohol wipes and wipes still for cleaning. I don't need my knife. I don't need my pen. I need to put my crochet marker somewhere. We'll put the brayer away. I'm gonna need the frog tape and that, but I can set those on top of there. Okay, that makes me feel better. Give a little bit more room to work. There's a little piece of glitter on here. I don't know from where. Okay, so this is actually, I really have to think about where the black is supposed to be on this design and where it's not supposed to be. So this little line in the middle, well, okay, so when you're weeding infusible ink, you roll it so that it cracks and then it will come off. So these pieces right here are white. I'm gonna go back to the design in Cricut Design Space and look at that on the logo to make sure I'm pulling out the right pieces. So the nose stays dark and the eyes stay dark. I think I can do this. Whoops. Oh, I accidentally clicked something. That's what happened. Okay, but you guys want to watch me weed. You don't want to look at Cricut Design Space. Whoops. So this one comes out. This one comes out. I think I'm going to get my weeding tool. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just use my fingers. Uh-oh. That line didn't stick, but that's okay. That one stays, but this one goes. Stays, stays, goes. Stays, stays, these two go down here. There we go. Stays, stays, stays. This one goes. So this is what makes all the white lines. I'm going to pull that just so that it breaks off and so I can better get this circle. Okay, and then the big black circle on the outside, and then I went all the way through. I didn't mean to go all the way through. There we go. There's one of 4. I think I'm just going to set that on top of my mug here. So this time I think I'm going to go from the inside out, or from the outside in. It might be easier to record that way. Okay, so let's start here. Now, if you'll notice right here, I did leave a little bit of the infusible ink separated and the paper is still right there. It's going to be just fine. So I'm not going to worry about it. Roll it a little bit so that it cracks. And see if I can get this next part out without too much of a problem. Good. Now, the parts that are supposed to be clear or white. Yes, that is correct. Whoops. So there's a reason why I do the logo on both sides of the cup, because a lot of people don't, but I do because I like to see the logo on both sides of the cup. So the person that is holding the cup sees the logo and other people see it as well. Again, there's another piece of paper right there that's going to be just fine. Okay, number 2. I don't know if that was any easier or not. But it made me feel better, so. I'm trying to think of the other things that I said while I was. Oh, one thing when I find that when I'm cutting infusible ink, it does like to be stuck down really well to the mat. So use your brayer or use a stickier mat, not one that you've had for a long time, to make sure that it sticks well. You'll get better results that way on your cut. I just made that line ugly, but that's okay. Those lines are so tiny, they're just gonna be ugly, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I don't want to say ugly, they're just not gonna be completely perfect. I could have made the logo bigger, I guess, and had better success with those lines. But much bigger on the logo, and it wouldn't have fit on the side very well. This is where long fingernails would come in handy. But I am not wearing long fingernails these days because I have some orchestra commitments coming up this semester. Okay, there's all 4. Ooh, I want to, oh, line's not gonna get any better. So it looks like all 4 of these are missing some lines. So I'm just gonna put them on, and they're just gonna have to be okay, because they're not gonna be perfect. So let me lay these down so you can see what I'm doing. I just got my great big thumbprint on there. Actually, do you know what? I think I'm going to, I think I have infusible ink all over my fingers. I do. Look at that. Okay. And I want to use some frog tape too because I don't think I did a good job. I think I got some lint on it. Okay. So this one has stickiness, and if I pull it tight enough, I think I'm going to be able to just use the stickiness that's on the, yep, without having to put any extra tape on it. I'm just going to smooth it down and get as many air bubbles out as possible. Let me do the other side. I think I see, I did. Oh, Cricut's yelling at me again. Good thing we're almost done. Okay, good. So this plastic that's here will protect my mug press. On the Sublimation first mug that I did, I put a piece of cardstock around it. I'll show you that in just a second. That I'm not going to be able to use again because it will work correctly. Oh, I was going to toss that in the mug press, but let me get the camera in the right spot so that you can watch. Okay. I think we want it this way. Let me switch over to that camera. Yes. And you know what? Let me zoom out a little. Okay. So this guy goes in. Again, I'm putting him upside down so that, oh, my mug press turned off. Okay. I wasn't fast enough, so we'll have to wait for him to heat back up. I don't know, you can't see the red light on the top. So let me show you right there. Maybe right there. Sorry, it's weird on my camera, so there it is. There's the red light on the top. As soon as it goes green, it's gonna beep and I can put in this mug. It'll take a second. Okay, while we're waiting for that to heat up, let's go ahead and put on this other one. I need to take off the lid. The lid is not heat mug press safe. Okay, my mug press just beeped at me, so it's ready to go. Let me get it stuck in there. And press the handle. That's all you do, and now we just wait for it to be done. Here's this one. And I got my fingerprints all over this side. Let's give it another clean. Ooh. Okay, the mug press is fun. Would I actually buy it again? Probably not, because I just don't make that many mugs, and I would borrow it from a friend if a friend had it. Sorry, Cricut, if you're watching this, but I'm just not sure it's a great investment. You know, that's what, and even the Cricut machine, most libraries have one now, and you can use the Cricut machine from your library. And so, unless you're going to be using it a lot, I mean, I've even considered donating my machine to the library and using it that way, because I'm not sure if I use it enough. And here I am on a YouTube channel doing this, you know, sharing what I'm doing, and I still wonder if I need a Cricut machine. Anyways, it's fun, yes, but I worry about it sometimes. Okay, let's cut out the other project for BJ, for my dear husband. Oops, my Cricut's done. Let's go back to the Cricut. Okay, all the lights are on. We're gonna lift that up and just set that to the side to let it cool off. Let's get the other mug, put it in, shut it. There we go. Okay, so actually, let me show you. This is the piece of cardstock that I put in with the first mug that I did, and you can see that the design bled through the backing paper and the cardstock. And why we do this is to protect the mug press so that the design doesn't transfer onto other blanks. It kind of did go through, so I probably should have used multiple layers of either butcher paper or a couple of layers of cardstock. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to fold this in half, because you can see that it's only heated up this much of the paper. And I'm gonna use this much of the paper to wrap around my next design, and I'm just gonna have to throw away this piece of cardstock on this next set that I do for BJ's. Okay, I'm cutting BJ's. Cricut, I have to mirror, nope, monitor 2. I'm gonna have to mirror the design for BJ's. I wanna go to my projects. And PYD 20-ounce tumbler mug. So this one's gonna be tricky because we do have to do it twice. So I have to be very careful not to move the design on the mug. So we're gonna click customize because I have to mirror the design. Don't forget to mirror. Let's hope I have enough material to do this. We're gonna do on the mat, confirm. I need a piece that's 10 by 7 inches. And he wanted the Galaxy, which I have not used. Actually, let me show you here on my desk. The Cricut is saying it's done already. So here is the Galaxy. And all of the Infusible Ink sheets that Cricut gives have, do come off. So let me pull out the other mug. Okay, it looks like I'll have enough since it's a whole sheet. Oops. I need to clean up that mess. Get out my brayer again. Galaxies go this way. So I'm going to put this on. This will be reversed, so that's going to be okay. Let me grab my brayer and make sure to get that down really well. Okay, that's good. Everything there looks good. I'm actually going to bring this in and over a little bit. Again, I'm just going to waste that extra material and I'll cut it right down here so that I can use the backer to stick it onto my mug. We're using the Infusible Ink transfer sheet. Default pressure worked just fine last time, so I'm going to keep the same pressure. Oops. I was going to show you my Cricut machine, but I don't have the camera on that. I have it over on my mug press. Silly girl. Well, that should only take a minute to cut. Oh no, oh no, pause it, pause it, pause it. Don't cut, don't cut. Hopefully I press the buttons right. Fast enough. Okay. No, I didn't mirror it. So the deltas are going to be backwards. It is for my husband. Let me call him and ask if it's going to be okay. Nobody will know except for him. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. Well, he's not available, so we're just going to go with it. And he's a Star Trek nerd, so he's going to notice, but nobody else will. Oh, that makes me sad. Bummer. I even tried to remind myself 3 times to mirror it, and I still forgot. Oh, well. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these delta signals. Let me crack this first. Because they'd be fun to put on something else with this star galaxy background. Oh, here he is, calling me back. Hey, BJ. I'm sorry to wake you again. I'm putting you on speakerphone. So, is it okay? I forgot to mirror the design. So the delta signals are going to be backwards. nobody's going to notice except for you, but is that going to be too big of a mess up for you? Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, I got that ready. Look at this mess. I gotta fix that. So it'll be fine. Good, good, good. Oh, this one's going to be trickier because I have to clean the entire... How did my dog's hair get on here already? What the heck? There's a little sticker on the bottom, and since this one's a full wrap, I'm going to have to take that sticker off. Okay. And this. Stupid dog hair. Prep the mug. I may have to use my scissors and cut this down a little bit. The actual design, the Infusible Ink transfer sheet. So I haven't mentioned this, but I probably should. What's the difference between Infusible Ink transfer sheets and sublimation? Nothing. Same process. It's just that Cricut uses Infusible Ink so they could trademark it. And they do it with, and they provide you the markers or the transfer sheets so that they can sell those products over and over to you again. Where if you get a sublimation printer, you just have to buy the sublimation ink. I do have a sublimation printer. I've used it one time for one project. Again, I'm not sure it's something that I would have invested in had I not done the project or the one job. I'll probably enjoy it more. And in fact, for this particular mug that I'm doing right now, I probably would have used my sublimation printer had I not had this particular transfer sheet that would work for my husband. So there you go. Okay, I think I'm gonna stand this up now and wrap this around. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna lay this down like this. So it looks like this is going to be tricky. I'm probably going to have to use some extra tape to, or extra, well, here, let's just cut that part there. And let's cut, nope. Let's cut this part here. How I cut this, or how I designed this, was for this ink to go clear up to the mug handle. So I am going to cut that extra and slide this over to the mug handle. And then wrap it around. I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. Maybe I should have wiped my hands with alcohol first. There, I like that better. Okay, now let's bring this around town. Bring it around town. Yeah, there we go. Like that. It's gonna be off a 1/4 inch, but it's not gonna cut, do that much anyways. And I'm just gonna overlap that on top of the other. Make sure that it's tight around the mug. There's something not so tight about the top up here. Okay, that's better. Now let's wrap the top over. I don't know if that's gonna stay. I may have to use tape to get that over. Let me go wake up my Cricut, my mug press. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think that I want to do the bottom first. Let me think about this. No, I want to do the top first because I want the top to be pretty. So let's do the top first. We'll flip it over and then we'll do it. So Cricut, here we go. In it goes. I'm going to have to be careful. So I'm going to have to try and center that handle in the space here so that I don't get funny lines on the well, they're going to be funny anyways because I'm not perfect. Coming down where the sublimation ink lands. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how it works. Okay, time to put my stuff away, clean up. Mat gets put away. Infusible ink gets put away. The infusible ink transfer sheets, I should say. I just have a handful of left in that pattern. I really enjoyed that pattern, obviously. That goes there. Okay. Oops, I should have put those delta signals in that box. You can watch me clean off my desk. Okay. Okay, it says it's done with that side. So let's flip it over. Let's see if we can do it almost perfect. I need a hot pad. It's not sitting down all the way because of the, there. Oh, no, it was sitting down all the way. Okay. Okay, I can use this piece of cardstock one more time, so I will put it in my Infusible Ink drawer to hold on to. Let's put away my brayer and my tape. And my scissors and my weeding hook. I think all of that is trash. Scraper gets put away. Oops, I knocked some supplies off. My supply pile is getting a little bit precarious. That means I need to use more of it. Stop buying supplies. Use what you have. That is the goal. That is my goal. At least. Okay, grab the trash can. There we go. And put away the tape and the alcohol. And the Cricut says it's done. Okay, and my desk is clean, ready for the next project. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mug press. Well, let me open it up first and then turn it off. Set this over here and let it cool. I'm gonna grab these two guys and we'll do a reveal and box them back up. Oh, nice. It looks like I need to wipe these down a little bit. Oh, some of the ink got over. Oh my goodness. My fingernail polish just kind of came off. Yeah. So maybe I could have done the logos a little bit bigger, but they still look pretty good. I'm still pretty impressed. We could have done a vinyl sticker with these too. I guess I'm gonna have some more little pieces to throw away here in a second. Pretty nice. Okay. Let's get those mugged back up. have to remind them to wash before first use. Wrapped back up. 1, 2. Nice. And let me put M's name on those. And let's see if this other one is cool enough yet. Well, it's not hugely hot, so. Oh, nice. Okay, I kind of like the fuzzy edge on the side. That's kind of fun and looks galaxy-like, so I'm okay with that. And the fuzzy edge on the top and the bottom, people hate that. But again, for this particular mug and like the galaxy that it is, I think it works out okay. I am disappointed that I forgot to mirror it. I know better, but that's okay. This is just for BJ's use at the local coffee shop. So that's a 20 ounce mug in the mug press. All done. Yay. Have a great day. Thanks for being with me.